Zephyrus, tier 3, Battlecry. Discover plain copy of a minion that you have exactly one of. So you can just golden whatever minion you want with your hero power. It's kind of slow. Zephyrus is kind of slow. In a slow meta, this is a 10 out of 10. In a fast meta, you're gonna die a lot with Zephyrus. That's the problem. It's really slow, right? You need to invest your body and your hero power to get a golden minion. So what you want to do is you want to triple something else first. Get a pair, use your hero power, triple into a 4-drop or a 5. And then you're going to use this to triple that 4 or 5-drop. Which is really slow. You have to not die. But it's good if you pull it off. Let's give it a 7. Nah, let's give it a 6. It's really, really slow actually. Let's give it a 6. Arana, Trash Hero. Let's see what the body does. After you play a minion, your next refresh costs 0. Can Millhouse steal this somehow? I want to play this on Millhouse. I mean, Arana is not a good hero. I don't think the body is gonna help it that much. Yeah, you can get a bunch of free rolls, but you have to. The thing is, you have to keep this bad minion on your board. It's a tribeless minion. How long can you keep this on your board? In the early turns, you don't roll that much anyways. You get your hero power faster with it, I guess. Yeah, this is like a 2. 2 out of 10. Red King, my lord and savior. Pigeon Lord, tier 2. Your refreshes cost 0, while Bob's Tavern doesn't have the minion type of your hero power. Nice. 1 out of 10. Next one. Bob always offers an extra frozen elemental whenever it's refreshed. It's a tier 2. Wait, that's OP. Is Shenvala gonna be good? Shenvala is not in the next patch, that's the problem, but you get an elemental every turn. And elementals are actually good. That is a 10 out of 10. The hero is not that good, but with this body it's actually really good. Wait, Shenvala is gonna be a good hero now? I think so. 10 out of 10. What is this hero? Choose a friendly minion. It copies the health of your highest health minion for your next combat. That doesn't seem that good of a hero. What does the body do? Avenge 2. Avenge? Body with Avenge. Give your minions +1 HP permanently. That's actually good. Good stats. Problem is you buff stuff you don't want to buff early game. This is okay. It's like okay. With the hero power it actually has synergy. Let's give it a 5. 5 out of 10. Cartoon, a trash hero. Let's see what the birdie does. After a different friendly minion gains stats, gain +1/+1. Until your next turn. This is so bad. It's only for 1 turn. This is 0. Next one. Mutinous, tier 3. When you devour this, split its stats onto 2 extra minions. It's just a +10/+8. Mutinous is not that great in this meta. It's a bit slow. Yeah, you can buff it, you can jam it. I guess you can jam it. You cannot really buff it. I guess you don't eat it immediately, right? You eat other minions first, and then you try to make this big, and then you buff, and then you eat it. Ground Shaker, you can always just buff it too. I guess it's like not that bad then. And if you can somehow get a Chroma Wing early game, what you want to do with Mutinous, and then you can just force the stats on this. The problem is Mutinous is so slow already in this meta, and next meta is gonna be even faster, so you're just gonna get destroyed. I don't know if you can pull this off. It's on two extra minions, so it's 3 times. Not 2 total. That makes it better. That makes it better. Okay, it's a 5. It's a 6 actually. It gets better and better. It's a 6, okay? The problem is it's really good, but you just die with Mutinous. When you play good people, Jaime Malovis, Mutinous you just die every time. It's a top 8. Ragnaros, it's a really bad hero with a tier 4 body. Your end of turn effects trigger twice. Okay, being a tier 4 is not that much of a problem because you need your hero power anyways, and you get your hero power a little bit later. I guess all your end of turn effects trigger twice, so also your cards. You get double hero power and double card effects. Double Briny. Double Micro Mummy. What else? Double Domo. That's pretty good actually, double Domo. Firebat. I mean, Firebat, doubling the Firebat effect is also, it's not even that good. Unless you play less demons. Double Charlie. Like, double Lightfang, double Mithrax. I guess you play comps like that then, yeah. You play Lightfang, Mithrax, you play Mummy, Charlie, Domo, a 4, a 4, a 4. Okay, Cookie. Sous Chef, a tier 2 minion. You can use your hero power an extra time each turn. What does the golem do? Does the golem let you eat 3 times a turn? So you can get the discover every turn? Yes? Wait, what? That's actually OP. Why is it a Murloc? It has a good effect. It should not be a Murloc. 9 out of 10. It's actually really good. I can't wait to play that. Dude, golden minion, you can just keep it. It's a Murloc. You can just poison it. So you keep it forever and then you just... You get a discover every turn. 10. Okay, 10. 10 out of 10. Next one, Scabs, tier 4. At the start of your turn, add your next opponent's body to your hand. Okay, it's already gold every turn. Pretty good. It's a tier 4, you get it a bit late. Like I said, it's like Tess, you steal a lot of bodies that are useless. Dude, imagine you steal Cookie. And then you can just steal the whole combo of your opponent. Like, he has an Amalgadon, you just hero power 2 times to Amalgadons. But 3 gold is always good. I would give this a 7. It's better, it's way better than Tess, right? Because you just get it at the start of your turn. The next opponents. You can steal the bodies, you can steal double bodies actually, yeah. You can hero power and then steal it with this. You have an 80% chance on tripling Cookie's body with Scabs. Because you get this, and then you can hero power 2 times. Could this break Reno's hero power? Maybe. I don't know. Yuck. How many are there? There's so much. Monkas. Okay, let's go a bit faster. Yuck. Battlecry. Spin the wheel of Yoxaron. We already know this, right? The wheel is pretty fun. This is gonna be fun. This is like an 8 out of 10. This is the only one I actually know what it does. Next one. Sneeds. Battlecry. Copy a friendly minion's death rattles. Sneeds is garbage. Copy a friendly minion's death rattles is garbage. 0. Next one. Galewing. Flight Trainer. At the end of your turn, progress your flight path by 1 turn. That's pretty good. 7 out of 10. Okay, Maligos, that's the one I wanted to see. Arcane Alteration replaces with a minion 1 tavern higher. That is good. That is really good. It's also a good statted minion. Also, you can hero power a minion on your board with the hero power. So you don't have to freeze a shop or something. That's and Garricon is like Maligos is already a good card, a good hero. 10 out of 10. What is this hero? Choose a friendly minion. It copies the attack of your highest attack minion for the next combat. Bro, this is so bad. What is this? Avenge. Give your minions plus attack permanently. Is this not the same hero we had with HP? But attack is worse than HP. It's not good. Let's give it a 0. Next one. Greybow. Whenever you summon a taunt minion, give it +2/+2. That's a lot of tempo early game. Lets you level fast. Okay. 4 out of 10. Ticketus. Why is this hero called Ticketus and Silas is not called Ticketus? That doesn't make sense. Tier 3. Battlecry. Discover Darkmoon prize from the most recent prize turn. Alright, so you probably played this on turn 8, right? And then you get one more. You just get 3 prizes. I don't like Ticketus. I don't think it's that good. You cannot really rush to 5 anymore, so the turn 8 prizes are not that good anymore. A 2. Actually, a 4. A 4 out of 10. Some people like Ticketus. I really don't like it. So for them I say 4. For me I say 2 out of 10. I would probably not play Ticketus. If you survive you get 2 turn 12 prizes later. Yeah, if you never play this. I guess you can use the golden one, but you have to get to turn 12 first with Ticketus. It's not that easy to go to turn 12 with a hero that doesn't have a hero power really. Okay, Trash Hero. What does the body do? Whenever you play a minion of a type you don't control, trigger hero power. Okay, 0. For the Horde, also gains health. That is pretty good. This is like plus 10, plus 10, plus 11, plus 11, plus 12, plus 12 later. Tier 4 body. Bad hero. So late. The hero doesn't help you get tempo. 3 out of 10. Fish. Baby Nuzov. Battlecry. Make a friendly Death Rattle minion golden. Golden fish, Poggers. I mean, I already know some people are gonna play fish and say it's OP. I'm not of the opinion that fish is good. You cannot golden fish. Oh, it's not a Death Rattle. It only gets Death Rattle during the fight. That's true. Yeah, it's a 3 out of 10. Yeah, you guys are right. I cannot golden fish. Galakrons. Okay, let's see if it's better than Maligas. Battlecry. Replace minions above taverns with ones of a tavern tier higher. You can get a 6 drop. You have a bunch of 4 drops on your shop. You play this, you get 5 drops, you heal power, and then you freeze. You get a bunch of 6 drops. I kind of like Galakron in this meta, but I don't know if he can keep up in the next one. I'm really not sure about this. I mean, Galakron is better than Toki, and Maligos is better than Galakrons. I don't even know why Toki exists. Makes no sense. Let's give it a 2 out of 10. 5-7 stats for tier 3. Nah. Foscarada, Battlecry. Give a minion +1/+1 for each pirate you played this game. That's a good tempo card. And Patches needs tempo to be more toxic. Actually, the golden minion you get later, it's really good. You just have to keep this on your board. But I guess keeping a pirate as Patches is not that hard because that's actually not that bad. I would say a 7 out of 10, yeah. 6 or 7. Works with Bran. Like, you guys always say it works with Bran, sure, but you don't have a Bran that early in the game. And you have to keep this in hand. And can you afford keeping minions in hand in the early game? Without dying? Mostly not. So synergy with Bran is always there, but I don't think you can make it happen that often. Rakanishu. At the end of your turn, give a random friendly minion stats equal to your tavern tier. Next. This is bad. It's a 0. Ysera. Dragons in Bob's Tavern have +3/+3. It's a dragon itself. You probably play it in the early game, get some tempo, and then you sell it. It's not that bad. I'm not a fan of Ysera, but it's actually not that bad. Gives you tempo. Buffed, it's really easy to get Bronze Wardens. Buffed Bronze Wardens are not bad. It buys you time. It's good. It's a 6 out of 10. Jaraxxus. What is this? Taunt. Death Rattle. Add a random demon to your hand. Okay. It's like a genie. A tier 3 genie. That's pretty good. The problem is that the hero is like really bad. Like the bird body itself is like a 9 out of 10, an 8 out of 10. It's really, really good. The problem is the hero is really bad. So it's hard to rate this. I'm just gonna rate the body, and the body is insane. Vol'jin. At the end of your turn, adjacent minions copy this minion's attack. It's only for the fight. I guess you can buff this a lot. It has no tribe though. Oh, it's at the end of your turn, you're right, it's permanent. I guess it's not that bad. You can buff some minions and then later you just get out of this. I kinda like it actually though. I like Vol'jin too. I don't know how good it is. 5? 5 out of 10? Yeah, you hold it for like 2-3 turns and then you sell it obviously. Let's give it a 5. Brain. Taunt and Death Rattle. Summon a random Battlecry minion and add a copy of it to your hand. What? Are they crazy? This is a Nest Mage on tier 2. Taunted. It's only one Battlecry a turn, but on Bran? Not so great. Am I missing something? This seems insane. You don't have to keep it forever. You keep it for 2-3 turns and then you transition and then you win the game. You don't like it? I like it. I'm gonna try this out for sure, but I think this is pretty good. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But I give this a pretty high 8 out of 10. I almost want to give it a 10 out of 10, but because you guys don't like it, I give it an 8. How do you not like this? Battle cries for free? Do you know how good Nest Matron is? I give it a 9 out of 10. I don't care what you say. Shadowwalk, please be bad. After you play a minion, add a random Battlecry minion to Bob's Tavern. Oh man, that is so snowbally. If you get a token turn 1, you just get more tokens. There's not that many Battlecries on turn 1. Most of them are tokens. But you don't have the body early on. It doesn't seem that good, Tom. 3 out of 10. Edwin, after you buy a minion, gain +1/+1. Yeah, like I said, I don't like heroes. I don't like these buddies that have no tribe that just get stats. I just give them a 4 out of 10 or 3 out of 10, and then look at the next one. What is this hero? Oh, it's this one with the different hero powers. I think this hero is okay. What is this? After you call, open a new element. This remembers it. Call, open those elements. What is an element? Element is a hero power, okay. You cannot stack them. I don't know, 4 out of 10. Deathwing! Your minions have +3 attack instead of +2? A 3/8 with no tribe? Nice! 0 out of 10. Kirita. Whenever your amalgam gains stats, this gains stats too. It has all tribes. It's an amalgam. It probably doesn't get poisoned, right? When Kirita gets poisoned. Because poison is not stats. Golden gets double the stats. I actually think it's fine. I kinda like it. Master of Relig's Wet Dream. This is fun. This is a 5. A 5 out of 10. Jandis. After you swap, give them stats equals to your tavern tier. You buff them +4, +4, +5, +5. I mean, Jandis is a really good hero. This just helps with tempo. The body itself is really bad. But Jandis is really good, so combined. But we are just rating the bodies, right? The body is pretty bad. This is actually a 0 out of 10 body. But it doesn't matter because Jandis is good, so. But the body itself is a 0. Rafam, after you kill a second minion each combat, get a plain copy of it. So you steal the first one and the second one. It's a 6/6, not that bad of stats. It's basically like a genie. You get it pretty late. If you're behind, you cannot really play it, you have to sell it. But if you're high rolling, this is pretty good. Let's give it a 7. Nosdomu, minions in Bob's Tavern have +1/+1 for each time it was refreshed this turn. Stats and tempo. Rave synergy. Yeah. It's not that bad, but it's like boring. And I mean, if you play Infinite Pirates, you don't need a card like that. You need cards like that when you're behind. When you're Infinite Pirates, you don't care about this. Also, it's gonna make it super laggy probably if you play Infinite Pirates. So I'm just gonna sell this if I'm Infinite. Let's give it a 3 out of 10. Kurtrus. After you buy a minion, minions in Bob's Tavern have +1/+1 this turn. I guess they run out of ideas here. Let's go next one. Oh, I have to rate it 0. Next one. Elise, at the start of your turn, get a recruitment map and reduce the cost of your maps by 1. It's not that bad. It's kind of slow. It's slow, but if you don't die, it's good. How long can you keep a 4/5 tribeless minion on your board without dying with a hero that doesn't give you tempo? That's the question. If you don't die, really good. Most of the time you die, so it's too slow. A 4. A 4 out of 10 again. Silas, after you buy a minion with a Dark Moon ticket, gain +1 gold this turn. That is really good. The problem is this is a tier 3. At tier 3 it's already too late to go for tempo. Silas is also not in the game right now, so it's not that important. I don't think it's that good though. It's because it's tier 3. If this was a tier 2, it would be good. You cannot keep this on your board, that's the problem. Otherwise I would say you can level to tier 6 and then just buy every ticket you get. Illidan, Wingman, also gives immune while attacking for 1 attack only. Okay, so you attack left, attack right, they cannot die. That is pretty good. Poison immune, yeah, it's actually good, huh? 8 out of 10. Alekia, Death Rattle, give a random friendly minion Windfury, Divine Shield and Taunt. It's an elemental, and it's okay statted, and a tier 3. I mean, giving it Windfury doesn't really matter. Giving it Divine Shield and Taunt, I guess it's like a better Selfless, but Selfless is not good in the early game, right? Let's give it a 3 out of 10. Panda, Power of Storm offers 3 options instead of 2. I actually think this is pretty good. On Hooktusk I thought it's terrible, but on Panda, hero powers are important. Gives you more. It's also tier 2, you get it early, and it's pretty good statted. It's a 3-6. A 3-6 early gives you a lot of fight strength. This is pretty good, I like it. Let's give it an 8. 8 out of 10. 8. And the last one, Mr. Cindergosa. At the end of your turn, add a random frozen minion from Pop's Tavern to your hand. So, it's basically a 0 gold minion that you get, because on Cindy you can just freeze 1 minion, so it's not even random, technically. That's pretty good. Actually, I think Cindy might be playable now. Wait, that's really good, right? It's like my F, but way better. The problem is this is a tier 3, so you get this a bit late. If this was a tier 2, this would be a 10 out of 10, no doubt. Being a tier 3, you get it a bit late, but it still seems good. What do you get this? A 7? 7 out of 10? Has Xteen seen the strictly best buddy? Which one is it, in your opinion? There's really good buddies. There's Malygos, there's Captain Craig, there's Milhouse. Okay, I can't wait to play it. Now I actually know the buddies, see? I wanted to not know the buddies at all, but I kinda wanted to know a little bit before I start playing. Alright, that's it for the buddy review. And we're gonna play it on Tuesday. And we're gonna crush everyone, because now I know them all. I remember them all.